Walk around compound, see some tigers. Maybe we'll see some Pete's and Squeaks, and then maybe Derek will ramble. Alright. Chilling out Max and relaxing all cool and all. Being some lemurs outside of the school. I'm not a rapper. What are you doing? Oh, weird little raccoon monkey things. Weird little raccoon monkey things. Well, since the last webcast didn't show this side of things, this side of the compound, then it would just make sense that we just start things at this side of the compound for this webcast. Yeah, see? It's all about balance here at the Walk Around the Compound webcast. I am a very yin and yang type person. I strive for balance and tranquility. That's what I'm all about. Don't know if you knew that about me. Oh. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Now, we're going to see Boomer and Slade. This is Slade. And there's Boomer way over there. I'm not going to spend too much time because he's got protein scrub face on, and I really don't want to. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing you got to realize. I don't think Slade was always like this. I don't think that Slade started off with food aggression. Some cats just naturally have it, and some cats don't. I mean, of course, everyone loves, they just, food is great, but some cats, of course, and you've seen so many Proteins Bra moments throughout the entirety of the Walk Around the Compound webcast, those of you who have been sticking around this whole time. So you understand some of the specific dynamics, but we think that it's a little bit more of this guy. Naturally inclined towards food aggression. Okay. Not gonna get any closer, bud. And he was just a flaming dickbag that Slade had no choice but to kind of adopt that sort of attitude. And you've seen those boys. They're sweet. They're very sweet. When food is not around, when food is not involved, or just a part of the dynamic, they are sweet hearts. They are pies, like confectionery goods, made out of like sugary flavor. What is that? What's that? What's that thing I'm thinking of? Like a pie. It's like a sucrose-based, like pie. I don't got it. I'm sorry. Look at that handsome devil. Look at that handsome devil. Calm, poised. I mean, Rachel's got to admit, when it comes to just being cool cucumbers, these BB boys definitely win out. So, yeah. Add that tally to the multitude of tallies that the BBs have over the Tikis. Zoobs! Zoobs! Huh? What are you doing? Zoobs! Oh, he was making a comfy spot with him speeds. He was making a comfy spot with him speeds. Oh, I should probably go see him. Because, you know, of course in the last webcast, I ended it without coming down here and seeing anyone. And if I were just to go into the compound without getting a nice close-up of Zubiri, I think some people would be understandably upset. They would be like, look, you saw Boomer, you saw Slade, we saw weird raccoon monkey things, we saw a raleigh, but we only got to see like a far away, like grainy, fuzzy view of Zubiri. And then there's some people who are big Zubiri fans. They say Zubiri's my favorite, Zubiri is bae. Worst day ever, Derek. You didn't show Zubiri, except for a faraway shot of him dragging his Pete across the sand. How dare you? Unsubscribing. Hey. What? Zoobs. 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 Look at you, pretty boy. Handsome fellow. Ah. Yeah. So, quickly, let's talk about, we still got the raffle that's going on, and it's going to be going on throughout the Fall Festival. If you want to come and visit for the Fall Festival, you're more than welcome to. It's going to be taking place in the first 2 weekends of November, and, we're going to have fun things and games and bring the kids and all that stuff, and you get to take these tours of the facility, and there's chicken, and we're throwing things, and there's cats bobbing for pumpkins and pools. It's fun. And then we're going to be raffling off 2 free nights here at the Safari Suites. There's a little bit more to it than that. You'll actually get free plane tickets. Oh my gosh, reflection. What sort of technology is this? That was a really horrible ad lib. But you also get 2 free plane tickets. You get 2 free plane tickets. Anywhere in the lower 48 United States. Oh yeah. Probably a good idea to unlock these before you try to open the window, Derek. 2 free plane tickets. Oh, Zoobs! Hi! What's doing, bud? And proteins. So yeah. And getting a raffle ticket basically means that you're supporting the facility, you're supporting the operations budget here at CARE. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Look at that Texas view. Those are Ed's cows. Ed's a good guy. He's been here having the adjacent lot for as long as as Heidi and the cats have been here. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, flop. Wow! There are things going on. There are things going on. Yeah. I think that the BBs win the Dorbist Award already. I think it's his Dorbist Award. Dorbist Award, Team BBs, Team Stink Faces. Ugh. Team Cranky Pants. Team, why don't you guys just lighten up? Jeez. Do, 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 do. Got the hay bales. No, it's getting all fallish. Fallish. You know, the area that I grew up in southwest Wisconsin, small town called Prairie du Chien. I guess the French pronunciation would be Prairie du Chien. And there's like a lot of rolling hills all over that area. The reason for it was because that's actually a region called the Driftless Lands. And what the Driftless Lands are all about was hundreds of thousands of years ago when, or tens of thousands, whenever the ice ages, you know, with the glaciers, with like the mile thick sheets of ice that were literally flattening down geographic features in the central part of the continental United States, they actually separated over the region of southwest Wisconsin, southeast Minnesota, and then northeast Iowa. So they split and then they reformed to the south. So there's a lot of like just these rolling hills. Beautiful, beautiful part of the country. rolling hills and river valleys and just nooks and crannies. And it's kind of interesting because maybe you think like, gosh, was there a lot of other places all over the US that were like this? And that's where I grew up. And I remember hopping in the old parents' car. And I was the youngest. I was the baby. My brother and sister, they were already out of the house. So, you know, we would have just bonding time. Let's all go spend some time together. And we would go on the old orchard circuit because there were some apple orchards in and around the area. And you'd go leaf looking and you'd go leaf looking on the orchard circuit. And you would be going through these country roads, just hills and dales and beautiful, spectacular, deciduous fall foliage, far as the eye can see. And all of the local orchards, well, they were just in full force. Oh, and there were apples, and there were handcrafted goods, and of course it was Wisconsin, so there was all sorts of cheese and sausages. Samples. Samples. Oh my gosh. And everything was like constructed with like this old timey, you know how like, you know, all these orchards were either like built back in like the 1800s or they were made out of repurposed wood from like old barns that were built back then. Hi, bud. Oh, I love stuff like that. Going on the orchard circuit. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. That's like a really nerdy kind of basic yuppie thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. But it's great. It's great because you'll put on a sweater. Oh, a sweater. And you go on the orchard circuit. Stuff like that. It's fun. And then I discovered girls, and the orchard circuit was no more. no, I still like doing stuff like that. Heidi and I will make a trip every once in a while down to a place called Granbury, Texas. And they actually have a really nice, this is so silly, they've got a really nice town square. Really nice town square. There's antique stores and like boutique shops. And there's like some nice little restaurants. Oh, and there's a place where you can buy spices and like olive oil. Oh, it's great. Love doing stuff like that. Oh, look at we could probably like put this up here, like in the den, or maybe there's a little thing in the foyer. Oh, smell this candle. You like that? I like how that smells. It's really nice. Oh. Oh, it's so dumb. There's something about this time of year, though, like fall and winter. It's the coldest time of the year, but it always feels so warm. Oh, one is literal, one is metaphorical. Ooh, I do. Oh, I do. Love it. Harvest time. Some people are all about that summer. Lame. Lame. Basic. Why you gotta be so basic? Looch Loo, capture. Ooh, hi. Ooh. Oh, going back. Raffle information about the fall festival. Where can I find that sort of information? Good thing you asked. You can go to our website, carerescuetexas.com, for more information. Beats, 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 beats. Beats, 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 beats. Hi, Meet Peter. What? Capture, capture, capture. You have a little bit of toothpaste going on right now. I will leave you alone. I will leave you And your tood alone. Where's Cowhead? And here's the tiger head. There's the tiger head. Hi. Ooh. Nope, not gonna come try to take your cow head. She's like, where's my cow head? I put it in the safe. She's just coming out like old Pappy with her shotgun, just like, you stay away from my cow head. She's got a bunch of cow heads stuffed in her mattress. I don't trust the cow bank. Ooh, Allie just with the sunbeam and the light. And the shadows, how they dance across her stripes. Oh. Oh. Oh, didn't even see Archie there. Archie was in his little enclave, his little recess of isolation, his recess of solidarity, or no, solitude, solidarity. Ah, words. Hold on, let me fix that for you. See? Now you're right side up. Perfect. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You're a good girl. Don't you give me none of that. Don't you give me none of that too, Missy. Did you have some proteins? Was it good? Yeah? Blub, 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 blub. Blub, 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 blub. Whoa! She's just like, that is an insult. It's like, don't you say that. It's like I maybe like I got some cultural difference kind of thing wrong. You know, there was a mistranslation and I accidentally insulted like the tribal chieftain. Oh no. Didn't you know that handshakes were a sign of war? I didn't know. I was just trying to be friendly. Zibbidi-boo-boo-boo. Zabba-dabba. Zibbidi-dee-doo-doo-doo. Proteins, bruh. Skitty-o face. A little bit of skitty-o face. Just a little bit. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. Oh, they lick and then they chomp and then they bite and they lick, and it's very stimulating. And I mean, it'll sometimes take them hours and hours and hours just to really kind of work it, because they just like to just get into the little nooks and crannies, and then they eat, and then they stuff themselves, and then they go and then they sleep and poop a little bit, and then they get up and then they do it again, and just kind of party all night. Party all night. Hi, Sid. I wonder if we can get... No, so much grass. There we go. Ah. Capture, capture, capture. Sydney! Free beer! That did not get her attention. Chicken! The blood of the innocent. Alright, well. Sydney, you are an oak. Stoic. Unwavering. Oh, really? Really? Ugh. Do it again. Sit it. Ah, yeah, you best believe I got some captures in there. You best believe. Sometimes if it's like really pretty, I got to be careful about doing capture because I might want to use that for something else in the future. And if I'm just going capture, 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 I try to post it on a Vine and I'm like, why is he doing that? We follow you for the cats, not your dumb bald voice. Okay, jeez. Loud and clear. Gotcha. Why don't you go follow someone else? Oh, I used to get into dust-ups. Just be so animated. You know, like someone would just like throw some shade online, and like they wouldn't even have like any followers. They didn't even have like their real name or their picture. They're just trolling, and they're just like, "You suck, you dumb," and I'm just like, "Yeah, well, what about you?" I would get so upset, like, and just like, I'm gonna show him. This kid just bent out of shape. Oh, for no reason. No reason. Hi, bud. Alright. Okay. Just gonna let him do his thing. This is only going to be a lower cast. Only a lower cast. We are not going to be going and visiting the upper sections of the compound. Sorry. Just don't got enough in the budget for this week. Had to curtail some redundancies. Okay, get that stupid grass. I swear, this is one of the weirdest, just strangest formatted webcasts on the internet. And I admit that. I really appreciate everyone who kind of sees, you know, the charm of it. Because here's the thing, it takes people, like, look, I admit, this content, I think it's good. I think it's good, but it's like, it doesn't like automatically just like grab you right away. It kind of, like the people who like, why, maybe, you know what, I want to ask that. Like, those of you who are fans of the content, and I specifically want to even talk to those individuals who may not necessarily have even heard of me on other social media platforms, or maybe you heard about me in the facility, but only in just kind of like a, oh yeah, it's that guy. He's familiar. But then you stumble upon the YouTube content, and then you kind of started to ingest some of the videos, and then you became like a really kind of hardcore PrideStrong member. I kind of want to hear from you folks. Like, did it take a few videos? I mean, was it just like, just like that guy? Because I get that a few times. I get that. Yeah, I know. Some people are like that. They don't like the talking. They don't like the talking. They're just like, I would really like it if you just showed cats and didn't do the talking thing. And then they get mad, but then they watch a couple more videos, and then they're like, you know, the whole thing actually kind of mixes together. It's kind of like those weird sandwich combinations. Like, what is it, like pickles and peanut butter? Some people say it's like, this is really good. And then it sounds gross, but then people start eating it and we're like, you know what, I'll be damned. It's actually not bad. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like, I kind of liken this content, this webcast, this YouTube channel, pretty much everything I do to like very niche, like pickles and peanut butter type food combinations. Like, not everyone gets it, not everyone is willing to try it. But there's a good robust number of people who say like, I'll be damned. That's some good ass pickles and peanut butter. And for the record, I've never tried pickles and peanut butter. Maybe more like French fries and ice cream. I know a lot of people do that. French fries and ice cream. You dip it, a little bit of salty, a little bit of sweet. Strange food combination, very good. All right. I'm starting to stray into the upper, and I said that I wasn't going to be doing that. So, I think this is a good time and a good place to go ahead and end it and say, until next time, everyone, thank you so much for tuning into the Walk Around the Compound webcast. If you want to learn more about the facility around, you can visit carerescuetexas.com for more information. I'll see you next time, okay? All right. Bye-bye.